Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, just don't lose yourself along the way. I will repeat that. Just don't lose yourself along the way. Some of you have had some pretty big, hard decisions to make recently. Some of you already may have felt like you lost yourself already. You haven't. Some of you are afraid you're going to lose yourself if you make the wrong decision. There is no wrong decision. Just don't lose yourself along the way. Hear me? Go grab your shit. We got stuff to talk about. Yo, 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 what's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025, baby. Ooh! Mercury, your ruling planet, already showing up. Hydrate, light it if you need it. That aesthetically out of the frame. Got some of my Cat and Cauldron Hecate's Night incense burning. And baby, let's dive in. Be sure to check out that Gemini season astrology video that has all the important astrological dates, astrological transit dates that you need to know about. But I will put you on game. During Gemini season, your ruling planet Mercury changes 3 signs. Three signs. He goes from being in Taurus and going into Gemini on May 25th, then goes into Cancer on June 8th. Oh, so yeah, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. So he changed. Anyway, you hear me. He's changing a lot. He's moving a lot. Just don't lose yourself along the way. Your ruling planet, Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, starts to go home on May 25th. And you're going to want to talk about it. You're going to want to be outside. You're going to want to express yourself. You're going to want to interact. And then Mercury goes into Cancer. And I just feel like you are going to be able to articulate finally everything that you're feeling, everything that you've been going through, everything that's been transpiring. Like, you're going to be able to make sense of the past. You're going to understand your roots more. You're going to be able to come out with a clear awareness of your family. This is because Cancer is the home, the roots, the past, family, the mother, the parental unit in general. But Cancer is the end of a matter. And so all of the stuff that's been dredged up from beneath the depths can finally be processed, integrated, and offloaded with Mercury and Cancer. There is an opportunity to, like, emotionally get fucking free. It makes me think of that Mariba song. And there's a line in there. She says, "I'm not trying to get by. I'm trying to get free." And I feel like that's what's happening. Oh, and for some reason, I feel like when Mercury hits Aquarius, y'all are going to know that freedom. When Mercury goes into Cancer, there's something that happens in Mercury and Cancer that when Mercury hits Aquarius, a new definition of freedom is coming in for you guys. I'm not trying to get by. I'm trying to get free. Period. So, like I said, hydrate, light it if you need it. I'm ready to dive in. Ooh. Let me clear out any of that funky ass energy. And welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. I just want to say I love it here with y'all. I love what I do. And I feel like that's something that's shifting. You guys are figuring out what you love, figuring out where you want to be, figuring out who you want to be, who you want to be surrounded with, whose bullshit you're done tolerating, who you're trying to, like, who you're done trying to help or fix or expand. There's just like, there's a lot coming to light. So let's see for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. First thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne is the King of Cups, emotional mastery. And I just saw 444 on the clock. Keep seeing 444 on the right path for sure. You're on the right path. And I feel like you're moving towards emotional, creative, and spiritual mastery, baby. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements playing a big role. I feel like in your Gemini season, I feel like you guys are becoming more compassionate, becoming more open, more sensitive. But with the kings comes the calcification of their suit. So some of you, you got to be honest. Are you numb? Are you feeling numb? Are you like not excitable any the way that you used to be? Are you having a hard time showing your emotions, expressing your emotions? Mercury in Cancer is going to help you with that. Some of you may be, it's like I'm used to being right so often that I'm immovable or stuck in my ways emotionally, stuck in this creative process, stuck doing the same thing spiritually. I just feel like don't let rigidity set into something that's supposed to flow. Don't let rigidity, don't let your heart calcify. Don't harden your heart. Don't let yourself, don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Respect is just a minimum. Niggas fucked up and you still defending them now. Lauren, it's only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. Let it sit inside your head like a million women in Philly pen. Anyway, excuse me. Thank you, Lauren, for coming through. Maybe some of you need to go listen to Doo Wop by Lauryn Hill. That's always a vibe. Classic, classic. But with the King of Cups coming out, I also feel like there may be somebody that's showing up as quite an emotional support or quite a creative support for you. They don't have to have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, but I feel like someone knows how to be the rock to your ocean, or you're noticing, damn, I've been the rock and I really need to be the ocean, or damn, I've been the ocean and I really need to be the rock. Whichever way it's materializing for you, or whichever way the awareness comes in, I just feel like there is something there around like steady, consistent, emotional, spiritual, and creative support. Some of you need to realize you have become masterful at that creative thing. You can make it a business. You can sell that service. You can sell those skills. You can use those skills to help other people. You can use those skills to help your friends, your family. You don't have to be a capitalist with it, but hydrate. It's your choice. I also feel like your intuition is really going to ramp up, especially with Mercury and Cancer. Trust your gut. Do not let your feelings run your life, but pay attention to what your feelings are telling you. It's like, where do you find the calm in the storm? What activities, what things bring you that centeredness? Start leaning into that. Getting more masterful with understanding your own emotions is going to put you in a place where you can be quite a haven for other people, because you want to be of service. I have to call it like it is. Virgos make the world go round, and thank you for your service, but y'all got some Captain Save a Ho shit that has to be evaluated, that we got to be honest about. You know what I mean? And so you want to be of service, you want to work, you want to expand, you want to grow, you want to like keep it busy. But that's the thing, you're ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the fastest planet. And so for you to be ruled by the planet that moves the fastest, y'all be on the go. But when do you ever get quality time with yourself? When do you get to savor your stillness? When do you get to like turn your mind off and just be? And I swear that's why Mercury retrogrades so much, because y'all won't voluntarily slow down. So Mercury's like, I got that ass, I'll slow you down. And you don't need to wait until Mercury retrogrades to slow down and get the aha moments. You don't. And I think it's kind of silly too. Exactly. Two of Swords reverse. No more willful blindness. No more la-ing your way through doing the things that you know you're supposed to be doing. There's way too much emotion, intuition, creativity that is somehow, or sensitivity or femininity that's been put on the back burner. And I feel like you've somehow along the way learned how to prioritize or appreciate the masculine traits within you more so than the receptive feminine traits within you. And this is a season to get really grounded. This is a season to be willing to see. This is a season to learn how to access your logic and your intuition before you make a decision. This is a season to really put your defenses down because it's blinding you. I feel like you've been so blinded by logic and what you should do that you have kind of lost sight of what your body is trying to tell you, what your emotions is trying to tell you, what your spirit has been trying to tell you. And now, no more willful blindness, putting the swords down, and then you can take the blindfold off. Some of you have just been making logical decisions, and now it's a season for making spiritual decisions. You've devalued your softness, your femininity. We all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us, but like the goal is to merge them. The goal is to have access to both. And I feel like you clinging to logic, clinging to those swords, has put you in a position where you've blinded yourself and you haven't been seeing things clearly. We're going to clarify that over on the plunge and Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, we're going to clarify all these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content and a tier for daily readings as well. So be sure to check out my Patreon. Come join my ethical cult. You know, it's fun. We're having a good time. The links are in the description box below. All right. No more willful blindness. I feel like the decisions get made. There's something there you've made, you like it's already done. So now what? Now like focusing on yourself. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, maybe Cancer placements as well, or Pisces placements, that you haven't seen things clearly, or you haven't seen this person clearly. You haven't, or they haven't seen you clearly. There have been issues in like communication, issues in making decisions about this person. Some of you feel like that person with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, or Pisces placements doesn't see you clearly, and they aren't. And make sure that you're not making decisions based on like how you want to be perceived. Like get out of the people pleasing. Make sure that you're making your decisions from a heart-centered, spirit-centered, solid, self-aware, self-validated place. Not I'm going to do this so they'll see me as this and then they'll do this. Be careful of being like, you may not realize how manipulative that is and how inauthentic it is. And I feel like you're leaning into becoming just a way more authentic version of yourself when you don't have all of the chaos around. Like you'll start to learn a different aspect of yourself. Please continue for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. The Queen of Pentacles, exactly. Center of the reading, you showing up, bettering yourself leads to you bettering the lives of everyone that you love and everyone that's around you. You investing in yourself, you soothing, you eating right, moving your body, connecting to nature, getting outside, having fun, managing your money, making sound heart-based decisions just puts you in the position where it's just like, allow me to reintroduce myself. Hydrate. There's this solidity. Is that a word? There's a solidification that happens. Those of you that are in relationships or marriages, I feel like there's a bit of a distance between you and your partner. There could be a place, or there could be a major misunderstanding, or like we are on opposite ends of this stance or opposite ends of this spectrum. I hard and fast see things from this way. Other partner, I hard and fast see things from this way. There could just be something here where like you feel like you're not connected, or you feel like there's too much distance. And I feel like both of y'all are being hard-headed as fuck. Both of y'all are being rigid as fuck. Um, and I feel like some things are shifting around that's going to help bring you guys closer. And the things that shift around that bring you closer is you drawing closer to yourself, you taking better care of yourself, you making sure that you're not pouring from an empty cup, you making sure that your shit is not on E, you doing your part to self regulate, to rewire your nervous system, you doing your part to get grounded, to connect to your physical body, connect to your physical body in nature as well. Woo. It changes you, and therefore it changes your relationships. So for the center of the reading to be the Queen of Pentacles, bruh, yes, you can be practical and you can be pragmatic and you can, be nurturing and nourish those around you. But what the fuck does it mean if you're not giving it to yourself? What you're doing is teaching all those people around you that you don't have needs. They don't need to show up for you. They don't need to pour into you the way that you pour into them. And I feel like you're done teaching that lesson. You're done sending those signals. You teach other people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. And so now Gemini season is going to teach you first. That's logical, it's healthy, and it's safe to put yourself first. Please continue for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. Okay, there's the final two cards. Put these on the bottom. Four of Pentacles and then the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're turning your back on lack and scarcity mentality. You're figuring out what's really worth holding on to. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that's coming in that's helping solidify that lesson. The pace of life is picking up. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements coming in. But honey, you may not see it, but the fruit of your labor is presenting itself. I feel like no more micromanaging, or there could just be something here where you understand what's in your lane of control and you're actually investing in it. You're taking your time to do everything the right way. Um, you're being asked to invest in yourself, but I do feel like there is a change in self-worth, which leads to a change in money and a change in how you connect to your physical body, and how a change in how you manage your time. How much time you have is shifting. How much free time you have, how much time you have to be out in nature is changing. um some of you think you need to like pinch more pennies, or that you need to be more frugal. And that's not it. I feel like it's actually you're being called to turn away from that. See how the Queen of Pentacles is turned away, excuse me, from the Four of Pentacles. Turn your back on that lack and scarcity mentality, which keeps you clipping coupons and doing all this stuff. Like, I understand, do what you got to do, but it's around the mindset of it. It's around that, like, thinking, oh, there's so little. There is, I don't have this. I don't, we are lacking in this. So I have to do this versus money coming to me, money coming to me, money. I'm gonna clip these coupons, but I know that I have access to infinite resources and abundance. There's just something about the words that you're saying, the way that you communicate, the way that you think. Get out of this pessimistic mode. Turn the fucking news off. Turn the fucking social media off. I was about to say turn the radio off. Let me just not date myself. Um, Stop looking at what the rest of the world, the fuckery that's going on in the rest of the world, because you can't change it. All that it's doing is making you anxious. And so there's something here around focusing on what you can change, what you can grow, what you can expand, which is you. Period. And with the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, Taurus season gave you some gems, some wisdom, some aha moments, some gifts. And all you need to figure out, some of you are out here trying to reap a specific harvest. Did you till the land? Did you plant the seed? Did you water it? Did you prune the bush? How much fruit said bush bears? And when the fruit comes in outside of your jurisdiction, quit trying to do God's job. All you need to do is determine what is in your lane of control. What are the things that you are responsible for? I say it all the time. All you can control is what you voluntarily put into your body, whether you react or respond, and what you do about your intentions. Everything else is outside of your jurisdiction. You intend to be wealthy, then you can't sit around and do nothing. You intend to be healthy, you can't sit around and do nothing. You intend to lose 10 pounds, you can't sit around and do nothing. And I'm not saying that y'all are sitting around and doing nothing. I'm just saying that you know what needs to happen so you can get closer to where you're at, but stop thinking about where you're trying to get and start receiving. Start asking the God of your understanding, asking the universe, source, divine, God, whatever name you give them. Start asking to receive the order of operations and start asking more consistently. And then when you ask, be in the position to wait to receive. Who would have thought? Don't just ask and then get up and go do the million other tasks that are on your list. Make sure that you're giving yourself the opportunity to, like, what you say, God? Huh? I thought I had heard some. Give yourself the opportunity to hear back. It's like you're intending to have a conversation and you pick up the phone, dial the number, say what you had to say, and hung up. That's, you hear me. Okay. Let me zoom out a little bit. All right, there's somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that I feel like, or someone that is an emotional support, that you either find out something about them or you find out, like, we're on totally different ends of a spectrum, or I don't like the way that you view this. I don't like the way that you're talking to me. I don't like the way you talk to yourself. You're not as blank as I thought you were. There could just be something like that that's going on. And I feel like you're finally, by way of seeing that in another person, it's actually a reflection of what is going on with you. And so I feel like you may be judging something in somebody, which y'all know y'all like to judge. You may be judging something in somebody, and finally in Gemini season, it clicks that, oh, fuck, that actually is in me too. I am no better. I am this rigid. Just like I'm noticing that rigidity in that other person. I'm going to play devil's advocate. It's kind of like what's going on politically. It's like the are the liberals versus the Republicans. And everybody views the Republicans as these, like, rigid, non-conformant, or rigid, like they're not going to move from their posts, and they're so exclusive. They don't believe in inclusion. when liberals are doing the same thing. We believe everybody should be happy and included and all this except for them, except for the people who, ooh, I love to play the devil's advocate, so hydrate. If it's good for the goose, is it good for the gander, baby? Figure it out. There may be somebody else with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements in your life, and I just feel like they don't got it. They don't got it financially. They don't have it in the mindset. They're not on the same level as you. They may be really clinging to old beliefs. They may be clinging to this like old, outdated concept of stability. Um, and how long can you endure being around somebody like that? What if you're married to somebody like that? What is it that you can expose them to, or what living example can you be so they can see the opposite? If you've already committed to it, you know what I mean, you might as well pour into it and nurture it and invest in it. But I also feel like something is coming in hot. A new cycle in how you express your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy is coming in. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's coming in that I feel like really just like lights your shit up or is an emotional response, an emotional support to you. Interesting that I said an emotional response. You may have quite an emotional response to all this, like to the hard and fast change of pace that's coming in. I feel like the pace of your life is picking up, and you may think that you may have thought that you wanted that, and now it's like, hold on, like I can't, like that roller coaster where they spin you so hard that you can't help but stick to the wall. Like there may be a little bit of that shit that's going on. Whatever it is, the pace is picking up. This may come to you by way of opposition. There could be opposition in regards to money. There may be somebody who's trying to tell you that you can't do something that you believe that, and you know in your spirit you can. There could be something around just pay close attention to the company that you keep. Gemini season is going to have you out here interacting. You're going to be craving more interaction. You may want to be in these streets whiling. Just pay attention to the company that you keep and mind what your intuition, mind what your gut, your spirit is telling you. Because, yeah, we're on the same level, but are we on the same level? Are we on the same level? I love you. I'm ready to clarify these cards. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Let's get into it.
For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.